Day 55 of the Daily Stoic. The real source of harm. Quote, keep in mind that it isn't the one who has it in you and takes a swipe that harms you, but rather the harm comes from your own belief about the abuse. So when someone arouses your anger, know that it's really your own opinion fueling it. Instead, make it your first response not to be carried away by such impressions. For with time and distance, self-mastery is more easily achieved. Epictetus, Enchiridion 20. The Stoics remind us that there really is no such thing as an objectively good or bad occurrence. When a billionaire loses $1 million in market fluctuation, it's not the same as you or I lose $1 million. Criticism from your worst enemy is received differently than negative words from your spouse. If someone sends you an angry email but you never see it, did it actually happen? In other words, these situations require our participation, context, and categorization in order to be, quote, bad. Our reaction is what actually decides whether harm has occurred. If we feel that we've been wronged or get angry, of course, that's how it will seem. If we raise our voice because we're feeling confronted, naturally a confrontation will ensue. But if we retain control of ourselves, we decide whether to label something good or bad. In fact, if the same event happened to us at different points in our lifetime, we might have very different reactions. So why not choose now to not apply these labels? Why not choose not to react? Baby, I'll tell you guys, I need to hear this today. And the reason isn't because I've had a certain situation come up recently that I overreacted to, and I'm projecting my insecurity right here online to you guys right now for all eternity. But to be honest, I did. I had an overreaction at the dinner table, and frankly, I regretted it immediately. I shouldn't have raised my voice. It wasn't worth the enunciation, the pronunciation, and certainly the tone. I can be a better father, and I can be a better dad. And every day, I hope that I'm working on it. But I tell you, these daily Stoic readings every day, we're on day 55, the real source of harm. I mean, how many times have I talked with you guys about this? This is real stuff right here. What is the real source of harm? Here it is. Our reaction is what actually decides whether harm has occurred. You can't harm me. Now, have I compartmentalized a lot of the potential harm out there in the world that's directed to me? Yes. For example, online. I've been creating videos for over a decade. Over a decade and a half now. Close to 2 decades. And being online, I've said this before, but you want to know do you really, truly, viewer, listener out there, if you truly want to understand the entire spectrum of humanity, like truly, maybe not understand, but truly be exposed to the entire spectrum of humanity, make YouTube videos and do it for a long time. You will find and experience the entire spectrum of humanity. I have people that tell me every day, Peter, I hate you, get cancer, go die. I hope your lineage dies with you. Like, just vile comments. And then I have comments from people who say, like, man, that thing changed my life. And in a lot of cases, those are people that I end up keeping contact with, and they end up truly changing their lives. But here's the point. The point is that you are the one. We are the ones who create the harm. It's just words, baby. It's just an idea, baby. It's just an emotion that person had. We don't have to react. We don't ever have to react. You can choose how you respond this day to anything that comes into your system. How cool is that? You got it. You're invincible. Or you can choose to be invincible. I'll take it. See you guys in Discord, MetaFam.